Welcome, one and all, to a new Let's Play. This is Let's Play the original XCOM. Not just the original XCOM. Let's play OpenXCOM. OpenXCOM is a free, heavily modded, basically retooling of the original XCOM that helps the game run on modern computers way better than the original XCOM would now on modern computers, because the game is very old. The great thing about OpenXCOM, two really great things about OpenXCOM is first, obviously, well, not necessarily obviously, but brilliantly, they only, the game, or the source code for OpenXCOM only works if you have XCOM installed on your computer. You need to own XCOM for it to work. Now, of course, the creators of OpenXCOM can't do anything about you doing that illegally, but I legally own the original XCOM, so I'm able to use OpenXCOM. The other great thing about OpenXCOM is it starts with basically everything as vanilla as it gets with regular XCOM, with the exception of they took the time to fix some of the bugs. And the original XCOM does have a lot of bugs. However, if you want those bugs back for the true vanilla experience, there's an option to play the game without the bugs being fixed. I have fixed the original. I am leaving the bugs fixed, and I've made a few modifications using the option systems and the mod systems. Now, before anybody says a thing, because I know I've said this before, I do not approve of mods. I do not like mods. I do not like their existence. However, I have gone on record before saying mods are acceptable when talking about games that are too old to run on modern-day systems without mods, such as Doom. OpenXCOM is one of those mods. It would be very hard to play XCOM, impossible for me to record it, if not for OpenXCOM. I don't even know if this is going to actually record once I get into the game. I haven't even tested that far yet. You guys might not even see this video, and I'm rambling to myself right now. But before we begin, I do want to show you guys the changes that I have made so everyone is on the same level. This is all just standard option stuff, but we go to advanced here. There are a couple of things that I have changed. I'm allowing save scumming. I have changed somewhat how the aliens work, somewhat how cyanide training works. I've allowed aliens to bleed out so you can do more damage to them, etc., etc., etc. I've done that kind of stuff. You can pause the video and look at all the modifications I've made here for anything that you want to know. For the most part, I've left things how they are. Whoops. I did not know that would boot me back out. Well, I've got the sign that we're still recording. Hopefully they did make a separate video, though. I know I won't do it for mods. I'll just hit cancel. Then we go to the mods, and I've done some of the same things. I've improved heavy lasers. I've improved the ground tanks. I've allowed pistols to auto-shoot. I've improved the base defense, and I've done stat strings. All that stuff I've done. I've done that because XCOM is a game where there is no guarantee this Let's Play will end with me finishing the game. There is a better than 0% chance, in fact there's quite a high chance, that this Let's Play will end with me losing, in a state of losing. Hold on, I need to clear my throat. Sorry about that. XCOM is a game where you can lose, and not just like lose and reload. I mean lose. It is a game about mankind trying to defend itself from an alien invasion, and there is a situation where the aliens can just win this thing. That is likely. The truth is, I've never beaten the original XCOM. I've played it. I've probably put a good couple of hours, not thousands, but a good couple of 100 hours into the original XCOM. I've never beaten it. I always get to a point where I'm simply too slow in my defenses and everything, or in my building of new structures. I'm simply too slow at it, and the aliens come at me hard when they start attacking your bases, and I lose. I kind of expect this Let's Play to go the same way, which is why I've made some modifications to make the game easier. So hopefully I can win this thing. So, without further ado, let's hit new game. Let's get this shindig started. We're going to be doing experienced. Not beginner, not veteran, genius, or superhuman, just experienced. I don't need it on noob level, but I'm not exactly a veteran either. I haven't beaten the game. I've seen the game beaten. I've seen many Let's Plays of it, but I haven't personally done it. So let's click OK, and we start in the map. We're going to be seeing this screen quite a bit. How do I move this here? Right click. Right click will teleport me around. That'll work. I'm afraid to press the left mouse button to put a base somewhere. So the first thing we need to do, you can see that we have a timer here and a money count. None of this is going to move until we set up our first base. We've got to pick a spot for it. And the spot does matter. For anyone who's played the newer XCOMs, but not the original XCOM, all the nations of the world will be judging us based off how well we do. And the areas that we don't defend as well are not going to fund us as well. So, I think we're probably going to go for somewhere of the US of A, because that's where I hide out. Where do we want to be in the US of A? Let's see. We can go to Canada. Also, you can see the different kinds of environments on the map here. That will actually change how the battles work. The battles are my favorite part of XCOM. Let's do right here in the desert. After all, I live in New Mexico. So let's go to New Mexico. The states aren't exactly drawn out, so somewhere here is New Mexico. I'm tempted to name it the Alamo, but I'm not going to. Clearly, I put no thought into this before I started recording. Let's name it... Oh, my gray knight senses are tingling. Let's name it the Aegis. The Aegis it shall be. This is now the Aegis, and time has started. So if we go back to our base here, I don't think time passes on this screen. So it's 12:04, 12:05. Let's wait a couple seconds. Exit out, still 12:05. So time does not move while we're in this screen, so we can spend some time talking in this screen. A couple of rules, ground rules I'm setting for myself for the Let's Play. I am going to be trying my bestest not to save scum the loss of soldiers, unless I think it's absolutely bull. And the enemy in this game cheats, and they cheat hard. So there are going to be moments where I call shenanigans, and if I call shenanigans, I will be loading. If an enemy kills one of my soldiers fair and square, my soldier is killed fair and square. If I call shenanigans, I call shenanigans. If I've got my gun barrel in his face and it's like 71% chance to hit, like that XCOM meme, and I miss, that is when I load. But certain things I will accept as a penalty. And if I lose this Let's Play, I lose this Let's Play. You can load back to a certain point, but usually by the time the alien's overwhelming you, you're too far gone. Another rule I'm setting up. I will be naming my soldiers as people usually do when you play XCOM. I'm going to try to be naming them after characters from previous Let's Plays, but I don't know when I'll run out of names. So, we'll see. I don't get many comments, so throw your name in the comments and you'll get a soldier. How about that? There we go. Right. We have a Sky Ranger, an Interceptor, and an Interceptor. We have an access lift, some general stores, some living quarters, a laboratory, and a workshop, and a small radar system. We do not want to build a new base. Some people build a new base immediately. That's not my style. We want to do some other things first. Do we have soldiers? We have some soldiers. All rookies, of course. We can look at our crafts. We can look at the Sky Ranger and what it's got in it. It's got pistols, rifles. It's got a heavy cannon. We have an autocannon in storage. We have a rocket launcher in storage. Can I move it under there, or is there not space? We can. We're going to move all that into it. 8 grenades. Let's move all of our smoke grenades in there. I don't remember how many soldiers we have. There's a lot of things we're going to kind of have to do before we kind of set out here. They have stingrays and cannons. I apparently have an avalanche launcher. I'll kind of leave that stuff alone for now. It's been a long time since I've played the original XCOM. We do want to build a facility. We want ourselves a large radar system. It's going to cost $800,000, but we have $41,000, and it's going to cost $1,500 a month in maintenance. We want that. We want that right, oh, let's say, here-see. Then we're going to destroy the small radar system once this is done. That I want. Do we want an alien containment this early on? No, not yet. We're not going to be working to take aliens alive just yet. We have 10 scientists. We need to start a research project immediately. Laser weapons, yes, please. We want to get rid of our standard weapons as soon as possible. So, we have scientists working on things. We can manufacture things. We can manufacture pretty much nothing. We don't know how to make anything. Apparently. We don't even know how to make pistols. Cool. We can transfer things to other bases. We can purchase and recruit things, but we're not going to do that. We can sell and sack people, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to the geoscape. We're going to go to options and make our first save. Our first saved game. Save 1. The beginning. I think that's how you spell beginning. And now we wait. We can set it to 5 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour. We're going to set it to 30 minutes for now. We have detected our first UFO. It is very small and flying very high, which means it's flying fast. We can center on it, and we want to intercept it. We have interceptors for that purpose. We're going to use Interceptor 1, located at the Aegis, target, and have it go. We're going to set it to 5 minutes. We did manage to catch it, but I think we managed to catch it over the ocean. We're going to go for standard attack here. It's only a small UFO. We should be able to handle it. Whoops. We let it go, basically. I could have done cautious attack, but we're going to be following it, but I don't think we're going to catch it. No. Oh, nope, we did catch it. Let's go for an aggressive attack, because this little thing is quick. Aggressive means we're going to move on it really fast. It's still going to outrun us. We have another interceptor, so we'll let this one chase it as long as it wants to. Eventually, our little interceptor will run out of fuel. I can't quite figure out how to... Left and right does that. Can't quite figure out how to pan it with the mouse yet. Switch it to minutes here. Well, we got it over the ocean again. We have to try to shoot down at UFOs whenever we can. If we shoot it down over the ocean, like we just did, we won't get to take a look at it. It's as good as gone. But we did shoot it down, which means there's one less alien scumbag out there. And let's be very clear, the aliens are scumbags to us in this game. There is no, but wait, maybe they're actually the good guys all along. No, not in this game. And that was not a great first outing for our little interceptor. We would have wanted to get that over base if we could, or over land if we could, but for now we're going to switch to 30 minutes and just let time fly. There's a day and night cycle. As you can see, when every 30 minutes is a second, things move quite quickly. Every month, there's going to be something called a terror mission, which is a horrible mission, but one we pretty much can't ignore. And then every month, we're going to get a report from the Council of Nations, and from our shady secret government owners, who will tell us how we're doing. We can now research laser pistols. You're damn right we're going to allocate our research on the laser pistols and start our project. I should actually go spend most of my money right now. That is something I should do. We're going to purchase things. Scientists cost 60,000 each. I want 5 scientists. I also want 5 more engineers. It's going to cost $550,000. I don't need more soldiers yet. In fact, I don't need the engineers yet either, because they're not currently doing anything, but I can get more scientists. So let's purchase some more scientists and put them on research. Oh, right. Sorry. You have to wait for the scientists to actually get here. They don't just appear. There is no teleportation technology. Yet. Emphasis on the word yet. I believe you can get teleportation technology between 2 of your bases. Hooray! Our scientists have arrived. So now we're going to put them on the job. Now that there's more scientists on it, the project will move faster, which is what we want. The game saved for us on the 10th day. It's kind of quiet in the US of A. And Mexico, and most of Canada. That's not a good thing for the first month. We're not going to impress. I mean, we shot down 1 UFO, but that's about it. We didn't even get to loot it. If we bring it down over land, we get an actual mission. Research completed on the laser pistol. It's got 28% accuracy with auto shots, it's got 40% accuracy with snapshot, it's got aimed accuracy, it's got time unit costs, it's got damage, and no ammo because laser weapons don't use ammo. We can now research laser rifles. You're damn right we're gonna research laser rifles. Actually, we're not gonna research laser rifles, we're gonna do the medkits next. We're gonna start our project on that. Because laser rifles take a long time to research, I believe. We can now produce laser pistols, and we're going to. Requires 2 workspace and $8,000 per pistol. Well, we have 8 soldiers, so we need 8. Put them all on it. We're going to start production. Normally it tells you, here we are, it's going to take 10 days, so we'll have them before the end of the month. Whether or not we'll have them before our first ground mission is yet to be seen. Now note, the 10 days is how long it takes for them to make all 8 of them. They are going to complete them as time goes on, so if we get another mission before the 10-day mark, like, say, a small UFO-2 flying low, that means we can put what laser pistols we've managed to build onto our Sky Ranger, which we are definitely going to. Let's send that out. It's flying low, which means it's flying slow. Oh, we're going to get it over water. I'm actually going to disengage. With this one, I want to try to wait for it to get over land. We can look at it, we can see what it looks like. I want it to get away. I'll disengage it again if I have to. Problem is, our little interceptor moves way faster than that thing does. That is over land! Oh! And now it's moving too fast. Well, we'll wait to see if we can catch it. Okay, let's go for an aggressive attack if it's going to try to speed away. Now that it's on land, it's going to run the moment we get close to it. I see how it is. Our interceptor is taking damage. The UFO has been hit. The UFO crash lands. Our interceptor survived. We now have our first ground mission, which means we're going to go back to our base. We're going to go to our craft, our Sky Ranger, and we're going to equip it. It's got our soldiers on it already. It's got all 8 of them. I believe so. Yeah, space used 8. Equipment. We want to put our laser pistols on there. What few we've made. We've made 2. So 2 on there we shall put. And we're going to load it to bear. Just to make sure we've got everything that we need. Well, 3 pistols, 3 clips, 6 rifles. We have at least 2 pistols. We can take off the regular pistols. We're not going to need them. And the pistol clips. We need rifles and rifle clips, that's for certain. 2 clips for everyone. 1 heavy cannon should suffice. We're gonna have to try to figure out who's the strongest of our little group. We'll load up both types of ammo. We'll put the auto cannon in, and the auto cannon's ammo. We've already put the rest of that in there. That's good. Alright, folks. When we come back, sending out our first ship. Thank you all for watching. Frame rate. It's bugging out as I try to save. Oh no! Give it a minute. I'm sure it'll recover. There we go. Sort of. There we go. Alright, let's make save 2. The first mission. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. Take care and bye-bye. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.